So the goal of factoring is to write an expression as two things being multiplied together. With a trinomial, a three-termed quadratic, the idea is that we should be able to turn it into two binomials multiplied together. And to understand what we're doing, it's good to remember how to multiply binomials together. So for example, this first term is x squared. Well, when we're multiplying two things together, it's these first two spots that multiply to become the first term. So in this case, in order to get an x squared, I would have to have x times x. So the first term in each of these binomials is x. Now, the last number comes from multiplying the last two numbers together. So in this case, I need two things that multiply to 40. Now, before we put those numbers down, we also need to keep in mind that those numbers are going to be multiplied by these x's and combine to be 13. So in the end, we're coming up with two numbers that multiply to 40 that also add to 13. So in this case, positive 5 and positive 8. So what that means is that the two factors are x plus 5 times x plus 8. And that is the factored form. Again, just to repeat, factored form means we now have something times something. Here's one thing times the other thing. Just to see one more example here, this third one. Here it's going to be x and x, because we need to be x squared. And then two things that multiply to 20 that then combine to be negative 9. In this case, negative 4 and negative 5. So that's the factored form. Now, a way to check that that works is to actually multiply it out. X is x squared. Then we have minus 5x. Then we have minus 4x. There's the negative 9x. And then the last bit, plus 20. So we can see we have x squared minus 9x plus 20. That's an equivalent statement.